guys, I'm Lexi, this is Amy, and this is Homer. Today we are doing Colonel E.H. Taylor Small Batch on Deck Night on the Rocks.
Thanks. Hi.
Welcome back, guys. Like she said, Colonel E.H. Taylor Small Batch. It's a allocated bottle that, depending on where you live, it's hard to find. To me, it's the easiest of all the Colonel Taylors out there to find and to try. Pretty much any high-end restaurant will have this, and in Knoxville, about once every month, the liquor stores have it available. So I don't actually think we've ever had small batch. Every time we've had it at a restaurant, we've always had the single barrel or something else, higher level of this. So we're gonna give it a try tonight and see what we think.
Guys, I don't know if you can hear this, but in the background, something wacko is going on.
I don't know, we've been out here for about 3 hours, and we decided we're going to start doing the video, and right when we started...
I don't know if they're fighting out there, it's kids playing, I'm not really sure, but it sounds
typical
aggressive.
For us. Pressure washer, air conditioner, screaming kids, fighting neighbors. Every time we make a video, someone decides they want to be part of it.
Or animals.
Hey, join on in.
So anyway,
we're going to drink.
Let's jump in on this Colonel Taylor Small Batch. Bottled and bond, 100 proof, 50% alcohol. Comes in a really cool bottle, container, cardboard box, little cylinder.
And
I like it.
Two of these.
We do have 2 of them.
Because when you can find it, you should have it.
So anything that's allocated, I try to get 2 of them. So we can have one to drink and have one to have later. Maybe after we drink one, by the time we find another one, we can always have one available. So anyway, let's pop this sucker and give it a try. Little history on this. It's a Buffalo Trace product. Distilled at Buffalo Trace. Warehoused in... They told us, we were just there. I don't remember the name.
It's in its own little...
It honors the legacy of Colonel Taylor because it's the old OFC rick house that he designed and built. So the only bottles that will ever come out of there, I'm sorry, other bottles do come out of there, but
this
Colonel Taylor will only come from that building. And if you go visit that building, Buffalo Trace, you can see on the building where the roof was blown off, and that's where the surviving, the tornado, the Colonel Taylor tornado surviving bottles come from, which are extremely hard to find.
And if you can find that, we'll let us know.
And the tour guide said that if you can find one now, it's not real. I don't know if it's true or not, but he said, but all those bottles have been sold, so it's either a super secondary, someone didn't drink it. If someone tells you it's a new release, then it has been copied. It's not original from that. They tried to remake. But anyway, we're not drinking that tonight. We're drinking this.
So let's hear it.
Let's hear our pop. Weak.
Oh. But we're finding that the pop is really the person who pops it. You gotta pop it.
The funk inside there.
That makes me feel real good. What do you mean funk?
I don't know. It's gone now. I got it.
All right. So we've never had this.
Not the small batch, no.
What have we had?
We've had the single barrel at a restaurant.
So what's the difference between a small batch and a single barrel?
Well, the name itself explains it. A small batch is barrels, a small amount of barrels, which there is no set amount of barrels. It could be 2 or it could be 200, but it's barrels mixed together to get a consistent flavor between the bottles. And single barrel means literally it came from one barrel, so there'll only be 200 or so bottles.
I get it now.
Based on that flavor profile. So if it didn't come from that barrel, the next barrel will taste a little different.
It smells good.
Lexi, grab Mom's phone and look up the mash bill of Colonel Taylor. Which mash bill? It's not going to tell you because Buffalo Trace doesn't say, but it'll say if it's mash bill 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Right, sniffer. One nose hole in the other one.
Smells like bland.
I don't think it does. I'm not a huge fan of bland, so.
You know what though? I can't remember. I see Blanton's and Buffalo Trace, right? I don't remember. I used to know. I know each age Buffalo Blanton's are the same mash bill. I think it's Eagle Rare and Colonel Taylor's the same mash bill.
That's what I think. I think you're right.
I don't know what I'm smelling or tasting. I know I can taste the same. It's got a good creamy filling in the mouth, a good mouthfeel. Got a little spice to it.
So it's a front. It's definitely a tip. The front end doesn't have much of a back end. I don't think it's that thick.
I smell a little bit of vanilla. Little bit of vanilla. And some citrus, which I smell in all of them. But
I get that.
Citrus?
Vanilla, a little citrus.
All right, look it up. Tell us what we're supposed to be smelling.
the mash bill.
But it's good.
Second sip. I don't know. It's not bad. It's just not smooth. It's not a smooth feel.
I like the back end more than I do a front end. But I'm loving the smell.
It does have a great nose.
Oh, it does.
The nose is better than the mouth.
Mm.
The mash bill for Colonel Taylor is corn, rye, and malted barley with a low rye
Did you
percentage.
say what mash bill
This
is
is
it?
a low rye.
All it says is Taylor Jr. use Buffalo Trace mash number 1.
Mash bill number 1. Ready for ice?
I like it though. I like it better than Bland's.
Well, it's a completely different mash bill
Okay, well.
because
Bland's is more of a weeded, not a
No.
rye.
Blanton's is a rye.
Is
They're
it?
both ryes. Blanton's is what is the mash bill number 2, which is Buffalo Trace, and Blanton's is the higher rye. It's not a high rye like a rare breed or a blue run or a high rye, which is in the 20s and 30s. It's like, which we don't know because they don't disclose it, but it's like a 10 to 12% rye, where 15%, where the Colonel Taylor and Eagle Rare is lower. So it's like in the single digit rye, which
Okay.
we don't know. But they're both ryes. It's just Blanton's is
I
higher.
like this though.
It's definitely better than ice.
Awkward silence.
With the ice, it thickens up a little bit.
Yeah. Smooths it out some.
It does smooth it out. And then I get a little bit of a back end with the ice instead of the front. Is there something in it? Me too.
I don't know.
It's different on
It-
ice.
I mean, I like it. I mean, I enjoy it. But I don't know. I can't sit here and tell you notes. I mean, it's spicy. It's got a spice to it. I don't get the oak. I don't get any of that. It's, to me, it's just kind of, I guess the word I'd like to use would be forgettable. It doesn't stand out to me as something that's like, oh, that's awesome. You know,
But we have learned that. Okay, so we ate some egg rolls
I can't read
before this,
Yep.
and we have learned that what you eat prior to drinking changes everything.
that. Everything you put in your mouth affects the flavors of the bourbon, like the water or different foods you eat.
So if I would have ate chocolate before this,
Yeah,
it could have been a whole different taste.
could have been.
So think about when you do drink things, is he tastes things way different than I taste things. It all depends on you.
Just tell me.
So maybe with
I like it.
It's tasty.
I like it better than Lynn. I'm not a fan of Buffalo Trace. Really, at all.
That's forgettable. I mean,
But I don't think so.
people pay.
I think
I-
I would drink this over Buffalo Trace and Bland's any day.
I wouldn't.
Really?
No.
So if you had Bland's, Buffalo Trace, and
Taylor.
Colonel H. Taylor available to you all the time, and you get home from work, you want something to drink, what is your go-to? Bland's. I would go to that over the other two. Well, good thing we have different tastes.
What I don't get is this is the small batch, so it's the least desirable of all the different Colonel Taylors. There's many of them out there, but people are paying allocated prices, $100, $200, $300 for this, and I think I paid too much at $79. So to me, this is like a $49 bottle of bourbon, because there are plenty of other $49 bottles of bourbon that are better.
Like what?
Well, Old Elk's not 49, but I like
No,
Old
Old
Elk
Elk
better.
has climbed up in its price
And
too.
it's, I'd have to go in there and look and see what we got. Off the top of my head, I can't remember. And now that light just come on, I can't see in the house. So the Russell's 10 is better.
He likes the Russells. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of Russells.
I can't see that.
Turn it off the light.
Wilderness Trail is way better than this.
I need to drink it. I like Michter's.
Michter's is way better. Michter's is a $69 bottle, but Michter's is better than this. Wilderness Trail is better than this. Eagle Rare is the same mash bill, but I like it better. But it's
I like
a 10-year.
Eagle Year.
I don't know what the. Did you look at the age statement on Colonel Taylor, AJ? Lexi?
But guys,
The Old Forester is better than this.
Old Forester and Old Elk are one of my favorites. But we haven't tried a lot too much. Hey Homer, why don't you take this and go show them what you've got and see how many we've actually had.
So we've been on a buying spree, and we have a lot of stuff in here that we haven't tried yet. Some of it we have tried, some we haven't tried, and we'll get to it. We just can't drink all this that fast. But here's what we got. So we got these up here. Some of them aren't open, some of them are. Some we've tried at restaurants and other places. And we've got all these here that some we've opened, some we haven't. As you can see, like the Knob Creek's open, that Blue Run is open. So we're not just buying these and sitting on them. We are drinking those.
Are we though? We have drank Blade and Bow, Larceny. Am I saying that right? Larceny. We drank a Castle and Key. We got another one, which is very rare. Make sure you get that if you need. I am drinking Knob Creek. Homer doesn't really like that, but that's my go-to dessert. And Remus. We've gone through some Old Forester and some Michter's. And then our Blanton's over here. We've been going through that. He's a fan of the Blantons. I do my puzzle time with some Blantons, but not my favorite. You can see all the Buffalo Trace down here. He's gone through his Buffalo Trace. We just get them to keep these full.
I like the way they look on the front.
He likes the Buffalo Trace.
And then my Ancient Age there, which is a $12 bottle of bourbon.
Which is comparable
the same
to
as Blanton's.
Blanton's.
And Buffalo Trace,
Yeah.
yes.
So in the Wilderness Trail,
And then we got Long Branch behind it we've drank. So we have plenty of options to choose from. So every time,
we drank some Eagle Rare.
One of our hardest parts about making these videos is, what are we going to drink?
Yeah. So when we're talking about what we're tasting, we are not to the point that we know all that we're talking about, because we have all these to try, and we can tell you how to buy.
We love the hunt.
We got that. But drinking wise, we're still not there. So I am learning that what you eat before, and that Homer and I have two different tastes. I like the higher ryes. I think that he's getting there.
I thought I was gonna like the weeded ones because I like sweet things, and again, we've been on all the ones we've tried. Rare breed is it, and it's a higher rye.
Yeah, you can tell we like the rare breeds. We've already put down one bottle. We went ahead and got two because sometimes you can't get it. And
the Russell's 10, which is the Wild Turkey brand. And then we haven't tried the Russell Single Barrel yet, and I want the Russell's Reserve 13. This is what I want most.
Yeah, we're looking for that.
And the Long Branch of Wild Turkey, I enjoyed it. So we've had.
So ask us if you have any questions on how to buy, what state and things. We do have that under control. And what you should be paying for, don't go over.
Do not pay secondary prices.
Or where they have people that you have to be on a list. If you're always buying bourbon because you're drinking it so much, but a lot of places want you on a list, not worth it. There are places that sell it at a good price. But we drank some Smoke Wagon too, which we
Yeah.
thought we hated, but I might like it again.
We tried it again.
So
liked it.
remember that when you're tasting things, give it a second try, give it a third try, and do your own liking. Everybody has their own taste when it comes to bourbon. I think it's not like this is a high priced. You better like it. So you could like, what is the Ancient Age, which is cheap, right?
$12.99 a bottle.
$12.99. I don't like it, but
I love
you
it.
might like it.
I'd rather drink Ancient Age than Colonel.
I am seen to like the higher priced ones. Rare Eagle, or not.
Rare Breed,
Rare Breed,
which is about $60 a bottle.
Old Elk, Old Forester.
Old Elk, which is
Which-
about $80 a bottle.
But I liked only the 1910 and 1920.
which
Old
are the
Foresters.
higher two or more expensive.
You don't see lots of jewelry on me. I like things that I like, so.
Well, you like what you like. I like the Ancient Age, but I like Blanton's. I'm not noticing the big difference between the Blanton's, which is I don't know for sure, but they can be 6 to 8 years, I think, and then Ancient Age 2 years. Well, Ancient Age is good. You like Blanton's, you probably like Ancient Age.
Yeah, which is pretty much what I'm hearing is terrible. So, do what you want. We just like telling you how we feel about it.
Well, like I said, we started this because we literally did this for fun out here to enjoy our nice yard and the nature, and just it's a lot better in the fall and spring than it is in the summer, but
I enjoy the summer.
it's too hot. That's why we wait till the sun goes down, because I'd be sweating and be pouring off of me. But this is just something we like to do. You guys find a way to enjoy it. Enjoy the bourbon however you want. At the pool, in the house, on the couch, at a bar. Just do what you do.
Since we're back out here, the age statement for Colonel Taylor does not have a bare age statement, but what they know is that it's at least 4 years old, but more likely 6 and 10 years old based on flavor, profile, and price.
All right, guys.
Thank you, Lexi.
Good job, Lexi. All right, so why these ladies were away?
Oh, wait a minute. So I haven't seen my husband in 2.5 weeks. I came back and he had to work. So we got rid of Lexi and our rest of our children, which we have 3. And Homer and I went and saw the Maverick and brought, what did we bring? Remus. Huh? Not these. We're almost done with Remus, though. We brought Remus, put it in a water bottle, and took it to the movie theater and saw Maverick and had some fun, went down some slides, drank some bourbon. It'll give you a good time.
Great movie.
But while I was gone, he did this.
So, kind of. I finished off, and she's like implying that I drank both these bottles myself in 10 days. But this bottle only had about that much left in it, and I finished it off. So yeah, I put this one down while they were gone. And then, yeah, I drank a lot of this one while they were gone.
I
But
got him another bottle.
actually, she put this one down today. So,
I did.
yes. It only had like that much left. So it was just one shot. These two, put down.
Put down.
So Buffalo Trace down. Russell's 10 down, and she got a bottle down in Florida for us, which they're readily available here, but they were like drastically cheaper.
Way cheaper.
So if you're ever traveling around Tennessee, there's good availability here, but the prices are on retail kind of high. This is a $59 bottle here, but in Florida I think it was $39 or $49. So if you're ever in Florida, that's your place to buy the bourbons.
But we've only gone to Kentucky, which is, we went to Lexington.
Yes.
And then in here we've gone to
Just
West
the
Knoxville,
East Tennessee area.
East Tennessee area. We got to go to Morristown and travel outside of our thing to see actually what Tennessee prices are.
And then she was in Northwest Florida, extreme West Florida.
We're going to Alabama
this month.
This month.
We're going to be in
We're gonna go see
Huntsville.
what's going
and
on
We're going to
there.
see what's there. So we'll let y'all know how that. Obviously, we'll make a video of everything we get. I'm sure we'll probably spend more time doing that than what we're supposed to be doing.
But Jamaica does not have any.
No.
For Jamaica.
No, they're the airports. They did not have anything working.
They have a lot of rum.
A lot of them.
Anyway, so I like it. Cheers. Homer, not so much.
I'll drink it. But
no, how about I drink this and you stick with the Blanton and Buffalo Trace? I think that's a good idea.
Bourbon's bourbon. Some are better than others.
I don't think that.
I like them all.
I disagree. But here's for disagreeing. Deck night.
Colonel Taylor. Small batch. Bye.
Not bye. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell.
She's not wrong.
Now bye.
Bye.